Now, I am unbelievably close to being able to do 5 kilometers in 25 minutes on the treadmill. I'm so close. I got to like 4.8 something, 4.86 I think. And during that 25 minutes, my average heart rate, 182 BPM, which is insane. I peaked at 199 and then slowed down. And this is like, I'm on like rolling hills effectively on like level 12. I was on level 10 at one point. So I've just clicked back. On level 10, I have done 5k in 25 minutes before. I'm on level 12 now and there's 20 levels. That was in October. So I have done it before. But so what I did was I got to that point where I could, I think, regularly do 12 kilometers an hour average. And then I upped the hillage. And then I've been like trying to get to the same average speed but on a higher incline, basically since November time by the looks of it, and I've finally got there. It is fucking hard work, my god. But I did that and then I went swimming after. Normally I do like swimming, running, rowing. It's cardio day, usually Thursdays. I'm normally there for longer than I was today. I just basically did the 2 things. I did treadmill and running, swimming even. But I was so knackered from the run. I was like, I can't bring myself to do something else. And also, I'm like just dripping in sweat, like gross. Anyway, came back. I work slightly different hours on a Thursday. Had breakfast, egg on toast, lovely poached egg on toast. Sat downstairs with my laptop. I've been effectively like documenting all of my stuff for a piece of work I was trying to do yesterday. I'm hitting a bit of a brick wall. I'm going to have one last attempt before lunchtime and then I'm going to switch to some Kubernetes stuff. One last attempt with a different type of client, but I'm struggling to get this authentication to work. Had to go with that. Tried to get to the bottom of a issue that we have measuring SLOs. I seem to be the owner of SLOs for this certain like sector of the business. And what do you know, it's the same issue as we've had before, where some teams don't use correlation IDs the way that we expect, and it's impossible for us to correlate 2 different things when there's 10 of them spaced across a 2-second period. Now that's affecting other teams, hopefully we can get other people to fight that fight for us, which will be good. I've just come upstairs, Formula 1 testing. Did I say that? I was watching Formula 1 testing while I was doing all that. It's good fun. I've now come upstairs, got my standing desk, made myself a cup of tea. I'm going to jump into this very rough and ready .NET client thing that I'm going to do in a console app just for speed. Also got all the footage off my camera ready for another video. Did I schedule? I did. But yeah, it's a productive day. We're doing well, boys. When I can do 5k in 25, not easily, but when I can do that, I'll probably jump to like level 15 instead of level 12. I think it's better to be able to do it steeper and steeper than it is to faster and faster. I'm just watching my old Fin Crime team talk about updating the end-to-end test to .NET Core, and I'm like, guys, when I was your estet, however many months ago, I was pushing for that, and I'd started a .NET Core project and moved some tests into it, and we were supposed to be moving the tests over, and you never did it. Now you complain. Kind of a bit of a loss. I can't figure out how to do my the other thing I'm working on, and I'm jumping onto this Kubernetes stuff, but like I'm joining it as like it's just finishing. So I feel like I'm kind of wasting my time because I might accidentally copy something in that's not right for the setup that we're going for. But I'm hitting the ground running, I guess. There's always that. Laura's got a gym class 6 till 6:45 tonight, so at least I can aim dinner. She said she was going to work late instead, but she's going to the gym now instead, which is good. Yeah, it's a bit of an odd day. I feel like I've not... I hate days like this because it feels like you've not achieved anything. You have, but it's like all like in here, you know? But I mean, like, if anyone looked at my day, goddamn, it wouldn't look like I've achieved dope. I've done it, boys. I've bit the bullet. I've bought a pillow. Goddamn. I almost bought one from Simba because I was like, I kind of want that one. I feel like that's ideal. But they don't have a like try it return policy. You have to, and they pretend they do for their mattresses, but it doesn't apply to the pillows. So you have to like keep it in its original packaging, otherwise you can't return it. Crazy. Although obviously if you return it, it's effectively going to landfill. But the company I'm getting it from does, they say that all the returns are donated to charities, animal places, or recycled. So that's good. But I'm probably not going to return it, so we'll see. I'm kind of skeptical about, I've always been a 2-pillow kind of guy. I'm kind of skeptical about just going to 1 pillow, but we'll see. It's 1 proper pillow, not 1 cheap pillow. It's better. My neck fucking hurts, man. God damn, boy. Standing up today, I'm moving around. Moving helps. It hurts if I stay still for too long. God. Today we get to play with some Kubernetes stuff. And it's, I said I wanted to do like, I want to try and make more of my Friday afternoons, and it's fucking raining on my first Friday afternoon after I say that. Because I finished work at 2 today. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna go out with my camera somewhere. That was my plan. I was gonna charge my longboard. It's fucking raining. God damn it. Also, we've got some drain problems. So I need to go get some drain on Blocker and pick up something in the post office. So I do have some stuff to do, but it's not half as fun as I hoped. And we're out of work. It is wet. I'm at B&Q. I just bought an absolute job lot of drain and Blocker. Really fucking strong stuff as well, boys. We need some at hand. Last time we bought 2 bottles and obviously used 1, so we only had 1 as a backup, and then we don't come out here very often, so I bought 3 bottles. Basically, like yesterday the drains were all fine. I had a shower this morning. Don't remember there being a problem with the drains. Actually, never mind. Right, but I had a shave and I couldn't drain the sink from like my shave, and then I couldn't do the same for like the kitchen sink. And it's just dawned on me that it just like, usually the shower is the first thing that gets bad, but if the blockage is after the shower, then obviously the shower will be fine. So anyway, that might explain why it just like suddenly got really bad, because I'm comparing a shower to a sink and they're different things. But yeah, literally, like, I've never seen it that bad at all. Even the shower never got that bad. So we're putting a shitload of chemicals down just to see what's happened. There must be some kind of like fat, like collection of fat. I've got some stuff effectively just to try and clear it for today, and then overnight we'll bring in the big guns. We'll see how it goes. To be quite frank, I'm surprised I've been allowed to buy so much so much stuff that is literally called poison. So literally says poison on it, and I just bought like litres of the shit. Also, I went out and I got myself some balm for my neck, CBD balm. I've never had a CBD product before, but someone I work with was like, you got to get it, it's the best. Like, I get a bad neck all the time. Why do I trust people that have a bad neck all the time? Anyway, yeah, he uses this stuff, and he's like used to like, I was just gonna go get like deep heat or something, which I fucking hate because it stinks. And he was like, I used to have deep heat or Tiger Balm. This shit's the bomb. So I'm like, I'll try it for you, my G. Okay, so I've just used a cheap one, so hopefully clear, so we can use the sinks tonight. And then I use one of my nice expensive ones, my professional strength ones, later. Happy days. Otherwise, when we were in Cornwall, one of our like big unlocks for holidays, we like going to holidays in Cornwall where you end up in like a holiday let, and it's not always kitted out with like the best stuff, especially obviously when you're used to nice things at home, you know, like a nice big TV. The one thing that we always took was a Chromecast. Chromecasts, my god, they're the best invention. You just plug it in the back of any old fucking TV, connect it to the internet, cast whatever the fuck you want. What's the problem with the Chromecast? Once you've plugged it in, there's no sign that there's a Chromecast behind the TV. So we inevitably drove away without our Chromecast. That's done us a good. Like, we had that when we first bought a house. No, when we first rented a flat, me and Laura together. When all of a sudden my computer wasn't our TV anymore. We bought a Chromecast, and it's lasted us till then, And now, unfortunately, we've had to buy a new one. But this one comes with a remote, so also supports 4K. This TV does not support 4K, but it does support Chromecast. Gutted when we realised we'd driven off without it, but that's life. I need to update a bit. So far, my afternoon of doing hobbies and having fun and like not wasting my afternoon, it's not great so far. You know, my favourite thing about the iPad is, I'm just watching some chess videos, is how shit all of the fucking swipe gestures are. So I want to scroll this video back, right? How do I grab that without it trying to grab that bullshit pill at the bottom? Fuck off, man. I just want to put the video back in time. You know, Jesus. Right, oh, there we go, we got it. God damn. I want to pay attention to this and I'm not able to, right? Other things that piss me off. There you go, there's a notification here, right? I decided I don't care about this notification, yeah? Fuck off, dog. You have to swipe things so far, or swipe up, right? Okay, so you can swipe up, cool. Right, notification center, it's just like, just piss off, dog. I don't want you here. What is that? Get out of there. God damn. Actually more of a pain in the ass in theme mode. Like, if I want to unfucking lock, how far do I have to fucking swipe before you'll unlock? Am I a knobhead? God damn. Right, my tea break is over. I'll get back to that video later. Oh, my necky neck. I should have enough space now in the sink to run some hot water. So let's get some hot water down there. There's washing up, some tidying up. Laura should be laid back, so it'll be fine. Also, you know my hunt for a bag. I was going to buy one of these bags, which I bought Laura, which I really like. It doesn't really fold up very small, though. That's my problem with it right now. I'm going to listen to a podcast and get my groove on. I've used some of that balm. Feels like it's worked a little bit. Still a bit tight, but otherwise, not bad. It's bedtime, isn't it, Moo Moo? We need to put proper strength drain and blocker down our drains, baby. I love his fucking face, really. He's just like, oh god, I am not giving you anything. Here's my pillow, fluffing itself up. It's relaxing. I slept like ass yesterday. I woke up like twice with a really like scratchy throat. I need to dust it here, man. God damn. So I didn't sleep very well last night, but I'll sleep like a dream tonight. To be fair, my neck is better. I don't know whether or not it's just been distracted from my scratchy throat. But I was planning on gymming this morning, but I was like, I knew from my neck yesterday and my scratchy throat that it's not going to happen. So otherwise, so far today, we have been busy. I'm trying to figure out where my mouse was on the left side because of my neck on Friday. Woke up, we sorted out some DIY stuff this morning. I've sorted out the air bricks, the covers for the air bricks outside. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be sitting. Maybe I'll stand in a minute. I need to fill in my book though. Went to the shops, bought some stuff, got some fish for dinner tonight, and then did the bricks and stuff. Laura's doing some decorating in the kitchen. I've been helping about with that a little bit, but it's all in like a tight space now. It's in the bit near the sink, so there isn't really that much room for us both to like faff around, you know. We fixed the drains. We've put £35 worth of shit down there and finally got it cleared. It's now working all right, so we like plunged it as well. I thought we was gonna have to get one of them drill things. God damn, that would have been grim. Yeah, man. It's my arm. It's either lifting my arm up. I'm gonna stand up. It's bedtime. I'm not sure about one pillow. We'll see. I'm excited for trying out my new pillow. We had some fish for dinner. We have. The kitchen's a bit of a mess right now. We're decorating. I'm not going to the gym tomorrow. I feel like I need to take a rest day from my neck, and I can't bother basically. Want to go to cinema and chill out. So we've been to the cinema. We have watched Batman. Obviously, the cost of living crisis has affected multi-million-pound filming studios because they didn't turn a light on throughout the entire fucking program. It's very dark. Bedtime on another day, ladies and gentlemen. Basically, Laura has finished most of the decorating. Just things like this rail. I think there's like some stuff that needs a second coat in here, but otherwise, done. I was not very helpful. I was quite ill this morning. I felt really like off. So I spent most of the morning like getting ready, like wearing pajamas and stuff. Didn't go to the gym because of that as well. And then like helped out like a tiny bit in the afternoon, but more as like moral support, effectively. Felt really bad about that as well, but yeah, so I felt a bit better towards the end of the day. And yeah, that's about all there. There's nothing else really. 3 times today I reached for my camera to vlog, and every single time it was dead. I forgot to put battery in it every single time. Slept alright last night. I think I figured out a pillow setup that works for me, or at least it did last night anyway. Where I've basically got like my new firm pillow and then like just a little one just to lift it up, just a smidge. And then I went for a little walk with my little camera. I'm trying to get into photography again. I took some photos and stuff on my little 30-minute walk, came back, had a day at work. Interesting, what was we doing? I was doing, like a number of days. Laura was working from home because she had a doctor's appointment. I took her to the doctor's, did some like objective stuff, Kubernetes stuff. We're playing around with a load of new things. I had a call with a customer in the afternoon. What else? Then, after work, I went for a walk, and then like kind of on that walk, my neck just like seized up again. I put more shit on to try and like soothe it and relax it a little bit, but it's just so like rigid, and I don't know what it is. I can't figure it out. I need to figure out some kind of like stretching or whatever to make it feel better. I just can't. I thought I kind of got to the bottom of it, you know. There will be no gymming until this is fixed. Let's put it that way. We're in Sainsbury's, and like around Sainsbury's, I'm like turning like this. Just trying to protect my little neck. Friggin' neck, guys. I've been doing some neck stretches today. I don't know why it's just suddenly gone. Like I must have done something to it in the gym. Presumably a combination of the gym and then like, I don't know, changing pillows or something has like really fucked it. And then I think what happens is like, as it gets firmer, it like kind of not seizes up, but like as it gets more stiff, you then like move it less and all that kind of shit, and then it kind of like self-perpetuates. It's a bit like when you like hurt your leg and you walk with a limp. It's really hard to then not walk with a limp because, you know what I mean? Like you almost train yourself into not doing the thing you're supposed to be doing because it hurts. So I'm trying to stretch and keep my neck moving. It was really hurting me last night, and it was hurting me this morning as well, but it's starting to loosen up now after my stretches. It's tough, man. It's swimming day today, but it's more or less a week of this. Like I woke up last Friday? Not the Friday, no, it was last Monday was when it first started to go. Hello, I just saw your tail go past there, Monty. It spooked me. Give me a spook. I remember this time last week I tried to go swimming with it, and it was a bad shout, which is why I haven't gone swimming or the gym today. I'll not be going to the swimming or gym until it's like basically back, and then I'll go gently. Even if like running on a treadmill doesn't necessarily do your neck or shoulders, but it's obviously better than. It's tough, isn't it? Because like what helps and what doesn't help is really hard to like figure out. Anyway, I went for a walk this morning, been stretching it out. We're doing some stuff now. I've deployed some code to Kubernetes, and I'm now trying to weave it through the security infrastructure and like update a couple of things here, there and everywhere where the configs matter. It used to exist in an app service, it's now in Kubernetes. I need to update things around because URLs have changed and all that kind of shit. It's good fun, but it's a lot of like, do this thing, wait for it to deploy. Now look, what needs updating? Do this thing, wait for it to deploy, etc. I'm properly pissed off. I had, you know, I had something working. It worked. I was like trial and error in it. I got it working. I converted it to code, changed it all back, deployed the code to make it work. It's now what I believe it was when it was working, and it just doesn't fucking work. And I have a fucking interview to do in 10 minutes. So I'm not going to be able to figure it out today now. God damn it. You know, every now and again, every now and again, every time, it just doesn't happen very often, I get to do tech interviews and I get to see the quality of the tech test that's given to me versus the one that I wrote 3 years ago. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, they must have thought an absolute goldmine was walking through their door when I walked in. Jesus. Just like other worlds apart, you know what I mean? And like, God damn, this guy I interviewed was like, would have been going for a role that would have been double my starting salary. And I just swanning in, being like, hey guys, here's the best tech test you've ever seen in your life. I'll have a mid-tier role, please. Fuck me, dead. Yeah, it was fun. It was a fun little interview, I guess. I like interviewing. It's tough when we spent a lot of time like honing our interviews at a place where me and where we built like a team. I used to be a team lead in a past life in a job that I used to have in Bath. The last job that I had for a really long time. The job I've had for the second most amount of time. We built basically we built the dev teams, and we hired a lot of people because we went through like contractors and stuff. We like honed down the interview process, and starting with the tech test is always the worst thing to do, IMO, because like firstly it's the worst part. No one likes the tech test, it's crap. I think you should start by like getting them to talk about something. Well, it's weird because the tech test tests basic stuff, but you need to like ease them in, you know. I think you need to start with the like HRE bullshit questions, then you go into that, then do the techie bit. Because I had some questions, like this guy basically just failed on technical knowledge, but like maybe he was like the world's best communicator. He wasn't because of the way he answered the questions. But you know what I mean? Like there's other things he could have been really good at, and just wasn't. But yeah, I really like interviewing, but I feel like the way we do it isn't great at this job. I feel like we could do improvements to stuff. But I mean, you do also weed out some not very clever people really quickly. So maybe that's the advantage, I don't know. Alright then boys, it's bedtime. And also, ignore me. I've got myself some neck exercises to try and relax. You right there, boo? What is this? You comfy? I've been doing them to try and like loosen up a little bit. We'll see how we get on tonight. Oh, it is in the evening it starts to. I think it's because I spend most of my day stood up, and then I sit down for a bit, and then that's when it like starts to tighten up again. We're that time of the year now where you're on the crossover between a coat and just a hoodie. I actually don't want to curse anything, but I woke up and I'm feeling okay-ish today. Maybe we'll be able to go to the gym tomorrow. We'll see. I'm going to carry on doing my neck stretches. If I do go, I'll be taking it very easy. But I'm struggling today, man. I've got so much to fucking do. Got so much to do, but none of it feels important. So it's really difficult to like prioritize, you know? Trying to figure out like what I should be doing and when. Basically everything needs to be done as soon as possible. So I'm making myself a cup of tea, half an hour early. I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm just gonna zone in. I'm feeling relatively quite a lot better with my old arm/neck and thing, so that's good. Monty gave me the absolute fright of my fucking life earlier because I went to the bathroom and the window in the bathroom was really wide open. It was open really wide. And I'm like, there's no way a human, me or Laura, has pushed that out that far. And I'm like, maybe it was open a little bit and he's got in here, climbed up and then like kind of pushed it open and got out. So I'm shouting at him, I'm in the house, I'm running around, I've got his treats, I'm shaking the bag, I'm calling his name, nothing. I'm shitting myself. I go to the door, back door, put some shoes on, turn the key in the door, he comes running from upstairs, he's like, oh shit, we're going outside, are we, Jimmy? You know, fuck. Did you not come to my name? Why, where were you, man? Still don't actually know where he was. To be honest, I don't know where he is now. He must have a new hiding place, clearly. Starting to feel like everything's getting a bit much for me at work, but I always do that when I'm doing some bullshit like mark yourself on your progress, you know, like self-assessment bullshit, and I hate it. It gives me such, like, it's the only thing I know that gives me just anxiety. Like, there's no issue. And I nearly always go into it all. I'm told I'm doing great. And I always mark myself way down on everything else. But like, in person, you pick up on vibes. You're like, yeah, I'm doing really fucking well here. You know? When you're remote, there's no vibes to pick up on, you know? There's no like subtle cues. It stresses me out. But anyway, I've finished for the day. I'm playing Xbox for a little bit. I'm going to do some sewing while I wait for Laura. Alright then, it's bedtime, ladies and gentlemen. I am taking a gamble and I'm getting my gym bag ready for tomorrow. Been faffing around with this as well, trying to learn how to use the timer sessions. Works a friggin' treat. Yeah, my neck and shoulders and stuff have been like pretty good. I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow, but I'm going to like deliberately go and do not very little, but like, you know what I mean, like not strenuous. Take it really steady, stretching, all that kind of shit. Kind of going just to get moving rather than for any other kind of goal, you know? And then hopefully it can go again on Sunday. So yeah, I can still feel, as I like twisted there, I can still feel it a little bit, but we can work around that stuff. I'm entering polo shirt season. God damn it. I've got basically like all of my bright colours front loaded here. I need to splice in some duller ones for tomorrow. Let's go for that one. Yeah. Cool. I'm going to end the video here then, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll catch you later.